Hey guys, this is a short tutorial on how to add a domain to your DigitalOcean account. So with the server droplet that we've already created, we're going to click More, Add a Domain, and I'm going to type in the domain that I'm going to use for testing. Create record. Alright, so it's been created, and now it's here. We can view the domain. Everything's set up here for now. And we're going to go to where we bought the domain from, because DigitalOcean does not offer domain services. I bought mine with GoDaddy. So once you've logged in, you're going to click Domains at the top and go to All Domains. It'll bring you to this page here. You're going to click on the domain you want to edit. So that's that one. You're going to go to your name servers, click Manage, and you're going to go Custom. We're going to add custom name servers, and these are the ones that DigitalOcean gives us. So the first one is this here. So it's ns1.digitalocean.com. The next one is ns2. And they have a third one, ns3. And you click OK. Then we're going to save it. Okay, so as I say, it might take a couple moments for it to show. I'm going to refresh the page. That's not updated yet. And I'm going to search, I'm going to go to Who.is. Type in the server, onemoreyear.ca, and click search. So here it's telling me, I'm looking for name servers, that the ns11.domaincontrol, that still belongs to GoDaddy. The registrar is still GoDaddy. So that means that it hasn't been updated yet. So this part can be quick or can be long. It really depends on your servers. For me, this is already updated. So it just updated here, the NS DigitalOcean. Alright, so we're going to refresh this one more time to see if it updated. It has not. So in the meantime, we're going to go back to the DigitalOcean website and modify the domain on the droplet. So once we have the domain selected here, we're going to click More, and we're going to Add Domain. Alright, so Add Domain, it's already been set up because we did it on the last step. We're going to look at the one that we want, click More again, and View Domain. So DigitalOcean has already pre-populated for the fields. So the first one, the A, that's just pointing to the IP address of your droplet. And the three other ones, the NS, which stands for name servers, is for the DigitalOcean name servers. We're not going to configure the 4 A's. That's for IPv6. That you guys can look at another tutorial and learn more about it. So we're just going to do CNAME. So we're going to add a star in the name. And for the host name, we're going to put in our domain name, One More Year. So if you were to click Create, it's going to give us an error because we don't have an extra period at the end of it. So Create. See, it needs to end with a dot. So I'm going to add the dot here to create CNAME. And now it's set up. So just to explain what this star here means is that it's a wildcard functionality. So let's say someone was typing www.onemoreyear.ca. That has 4 W's, which would be incorrect. But because we're doing this wildcard, anytime someone types in a typo, basically, it will automatically redirect them to the onemoreyear.ca, which is nice for when you just do an error and human errors, they happen. But however, if you wanted to do a subdomain, let's say, so like test.onemoreyear, you would actually need to use this word test in the place of the star. So you would put test instead, and then you would save it, and then you'd have a subdomain functionality. In this case, we just want to use the wildcard, the star, the asterisk, and we'll be good to go. So we're going to save it, and we're set up. So we're going to refresh the domain here. It still has not updated. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go to a new host. So we're going to go to whois.net. And we're going to type in onemoreyear.ca. Click search. And we can see here that the name servers have updated to DigitalOcean, which is what we want. The reason why it's not showing here is because they cache a version of the registrar. So that way someone's not just sitting there and spam clicking to search. So we know that this is set up, which means that if we were to go to onemoreyear.ca, we should see the Ubuntu message, which is what we're seeing. And if we also want to check the IP address, we could also put it in here, which I still had copied. So we enter it. There we go. And that's the IP address of the domain as well. So both of them are the same, and they're pointing to the same thing. Hopefully that helped, and I will see you in the next tutorial.